Hey guys, and welcome to this papyrus making tutorial. So today we've learned a little bit about what everyday life was like in Egypt. And one thing that was important to their culture was papyrus, because that is what they would write on. And of course we've talked about the Mesopotamian alphabet and the Egyptian alphabet, hieroglyphics. So today we're going to make some papyrus, and we're going to use it to write our very own historical letter. Okay, so here's a very quick tutorial on how to make papyrus, or an easier version for us because we do not have the papyrus plant here. What you need to do is you're going to take some scrap paper, just some old paper, and we are going to rip it up into shreds. So just take any piece of paper that you have, and you just want to tear thin little strips this size over and over. You guys can make your page however long you want. If you want to rip up 1 or 2 pages, that is fine with me. So you have all of your ripped up shreds ready to go. You will also need some wax paper. We are going to let our paper dry on this. So we need some wax paper, as well as some glue. You'll want to get a bowl to put the glue in, and you'll want to water the glue down, just tap water. Mix it up, make sure it's all mixed together, and you will use this as an adhesive to keep all your paper strips together. So what you want to do is, when you have your wax paper down, as I do here, and I'll show you in a second, is you want to take your strips and put them on your wax paper, and you are just going to want to overlap each piece just a little tiny bit, just like that. There's no gap between them. Put that on your wax paper, and you just keep overlapping. Okay? Once you have a few done in a row, take some of your mixture and a paintbrush. Even if you want to use your hands, you can do that. Just make sure you're only getting your glue and water mixture on the top of your papyrus. You don't want it underneath, because then that means it will glue to your wax paper, which you do not want. Alright, so here I have a few strips ready to go. So I have put glue on top, our glue mixture has been watered down on top of my, my wax paper, so it will come off when it is dry. But we're not quite done with this. What we need to do is we need to make sure that the edges of our papyrus are neatly together, and we need another strip of paper that will sort of hold it all together, to tie it all together, to give it some integrity. So what we're going to do is you're going to take one piece of paper, one strip like this, and at the end, so down here and up here, you are going to weave this paper in and out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that right now. So this is what it looks like currently with no strip of paper at the top. Okay? I'll see you in a second, and I'll show you what it looks like once you weave that strip of paper in. Alright, so I have woven the strip of paper in at the end of both ends. So I'll show you quickly what that looks like. Okay, I've taken off my wax paper. Okay, so up here, can you see? I have woven the strip in there. All right, and same at the other end. So that's going to hold both ends together. What they would have done in ancient Egypt, though, is all of the pieces would have been incredibly woven, just like pie, just like a cherry pie. If you think about that fancy top that you sometimes see, that's what it would have looked like. But we are going to just do it in this easier method so it doesn't take too long. We'll leave it to dry, and on Monday it will be ready for you guys to write your letters. Alright, so why don't you guys go find all of these things, and you guys can get started. Alright, have fun.